What if I told you, the NBA draft isn't just about picking basketball players? It's a high-stakes game of billion-dollar decisions, secret promises, rigged lotteries, and even straight-up lies. From future legends being ignored to teams throwing games on purpose. These are the most shocking NBA draft secrets that will blow your mind. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll never look at the NBA the same way again, the draft that was rigged. Let's rewind to 1985. The very first NBA draft lottery was introduced. Before that, the team with the worst record just got the top pick. Simple. But in '85, the NBA introduced the lottery system, where ping-pong balls decided who picked first. That year, the top prize was Patrick Ewing, the most hyped college player in the country. Every team wanted him. And who won the number one pick? The New York Knicks. But here's where it gets shady. Many fans, and even insiders, believed the NBA rigged the lottery to help the struggling Knicks, a big-market team. Some say the NBA froze the envelope with the Knicks logo inside. Others claim it was bent at the corner, making it easy for the commissioner to feel and pick. The video footage? It's weirdly edited. To this day, no one can prove it was rigged, but it's still one of the NBA's biggest conspiracy theories. Part 2, the player who was too good, and got ignored. Imagine being one of the best players in the world, and not getting drafted. That's what happened to Ben Wallace. He wasn't picked in the NBA draft. Not at all. Not in any round. Why? Because he was too short for a center. Ben Wallace was 6 feet 9 inches, undrafted, and yet he went on to become a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, an NBA champion, and is now in the Hall of Fame. The NBA draft missed him completely. One of the greatest defenders in history. Wasn't even on their radar. What if I told you, the NBA draft isn't just about picking basketball players? It's a high-stakes game of billion-dollar decisions, secret promises, rigged lotteries, and even straight-up lies. From future legends being ignored to teams throwing games on purpose. Part 3, teams that lose on purpose. Yes, really, every year, teams do something shady, and fans know it. It's called tanking. That's when a team intentionally loses games to increase their odds of getting a higher draft pick. In 2003, the prize was LeBron James, the most hyped high school player of all time. Teams were tanking so hard that year, it became obvious. The Cleveland Cavaliers lost game after game, and somehow won the lottery. They got LeBron. Tanking has become so bad, the NBA had to change the lottery rules to stop teams from doing it, but guess what? It still happens. Every single year. Part 4, the player who cost a team millions before even playing. Let's talk about Len Bias. In 1986, Len Bias was selected number 2 overall by the Boston Celtics. He was called the next Michael Jordan. 2 days later, he was dead. Bias died from a cocaine overdose before he could play a single NBA game. It shocked the nation. It cost the Celtics a dynasty, and forever changed how teams scouted players. After that, the NBA started drug testing rookies and investigating college habits more seriously. 1 draft pick reshaped the league. Part 5, the draft pick who disappeared in 2000. The Chicago Bulls picked a young center from Croatia named Dalibor Begaric. They said he was the next big European star, except he vanished. Begaric played a few games, barely scored, and then disappeared from the league. The Bulls spent millions on a player who barely touched the court. He later admitted he wasn't ready, didn't train hard, and just wanted to live in America. This happens more often than you think. NBA teams sometimes pick players based on potential, not actual skills, and it backfires, big time.
Part 6, Michael Jordan wasn't picked first. Quick quiz, where was Michael Jordan drafted? If you said number 1, you're wrong. He was drafted number 3 overall in 1984. Yes, the teams passed on him. First pick, Hakeem Olajuwon, a Hall of Famer. But the second pick, Sam Bowie, a player who struggled with injuries and barely made an impact. Imagine being the team that passed on the greatest player of all time. To this day, the Portland Trail Blazers are still roasted for that decision. Part 7, the NBA draft used to be 21 rounds long. Today, The NBA draft has just 2 rounds, but back in the 1960s, it had as many as 21 rounds. That's righty teams would keep drafting random players, many of whom never even played basketball again. In 1977, the Lakers used a pick to draft a swimming champion. Why? Because the owner thought he might turn into a basketball player. Spoiler alert, he didn't. The draft is a game of luck and genetics. Get this. Steph Curry, one of the greatest shooters ever, was almost passed over because of his body size. Scouts said he was too small, not athletic enough, and would struggle in the NBA. Now he's a 2-time MVP and revolutionized basketball with the 3-point shot. Meanwhile, his brother Seth Curry, which UNDRAFTED. Same genes, same family, different fate. The NBA draft isn't just about talent. It's about timing, hype, politics, and pure luck.